This is 7 News.
Tonight, the faces of innocent lives lost in the Connecticut school massacre.
She is an incredible person.
Adele Carles demands the Treasurer drop his lawsuit.
It's a circus, it's a soap opera.
And record crowds line the city streets for the 2012 Christmas pageant.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Emmy Kubainski.
Good evening. Heartbreaking details are emerging of the 20 children shot dead in the Connecticut school massacre. They were all aged just 6 or 7, killed in a hail of bullets that also claimed the lives of 6 teachers. And Mike Amor is in Newtown. Mike, how are the residents coping through this nightmare?
Emmy, a vigil was held here tonight when hundreds gathered with candles on the front lawn of a church to pray for those lives lost. You can see more candles here at a makeshift memorial not far from where the school is. Newtown has a population of around 27,000. The borough of Sandy Hook right here, far less than that. So there's barely been a person who hasn't been touched by this massacre. Tomorrow, Barack Obama will travel here to attend a memorial service. It's the 4th time he has visited a US city in the wake of a mass shooting. Emmy.
Thanks for that, Mike. For the hundreds of parents whose children were inside Sandy Hook Elementary, the moments after the shooting were terrifying. Most were lucky enough to be reunited with their sons and daughters, but coming to terms with the nightmare could take years. Adele Carles says she fears legal action brought by her former lover Troy Buswell could cost her up to $3 million. The former Greens MP today demanded that the Treasurer drop his lawsuit while hitting back at claims that she is a jilted lover. Grant Taylor reports. The opposition has promised massive changes to Perth's rail network if elected. It's promised an extra 75 kilometres of rail lines from the city to Ellenbrook, the city to the airport, extending the Joondalup line to Yanchep and the Armidale line to Pinjarra.
We can't afford Perth to become like Los Angeles. We can't afford the congestion crisis, which has gone on unabated on Mr Barnett's watch.
The opposition hasn't yet revealed the cost of the massive project. Transport Minister Troy Buswell says the Labor Party is making uncosted promises it can't fulfil. About 250,000 people lined city streets last night for this year's Christmas pageant. The return to the evening time slot proved popular with crowd numbers almost double last year's.
Perth's CBD lit up along with thousands of tiny faces. City streets alive with the colour, characters and spirit of Christmas. A record 71 groups marched, danced and paraded through the streets, celebrating Perth's 41st Channel 7 and the West Australian Christmas pageant. The return to the evening time slot, a big hit. 250,000 packed city streets to celebrate the magic of Christmas. There were plenty of familiar faces, a few wise men from the 7 newsroom and our very own Rick Arden and Today Tonight's Monica Koss. The biggest smiles were saved till last as the man of the moment made his grand appearance. Just 9 more sleeps. Tracy Moran, 7 News.
Still to come in 7 News after the break, the radio prank children share their grief, plus more shark sightings. Perth beaches closed as killers lurk off the coast. And seeing the doctor without leaving home.
Next week on 7 News, Perth, the City of Lights. Your guide to the best Christmas displays. The suburbs, the streets, switching on for the festive season. Next week on 7 News.
5 Perth beaches were closed this morning after 4 separate shark sightings. A group of 4 tiger sharks was first spotted off City Beach. Then there were 3 more sightings of a tiger shark over the next 2 hours. Cottesloe, North Cottesloe, City Beach, Swanbourne and Floret beaches were closed but reopened at lunchtime. Final preparations are being made for the funeral of Jacinta Saldana, the nurse duped by a royal prank call. She'll be laid to rest in India tomorrow following a special mass held in London.
Bit overdue, and that's Sunday Sport. Here's Emmy.
Thanks for that, Chris. Coming up after the break, I'll have the weather details for the working week and then the highlights of the Christmas pageant. Welcome back. We're only in for some light rain this week before the weather heats up again. Today fairly warm with a top of 31.4 degrees before an afternoon breeze cooled things down. Right now it's 25.2 degrees and the wind is southwesterly at 15 kilometres an hour. On the chart, a ridge of high pressure extends along the south coast with a surface trough developing inland. The trough will contract to the east on Monday ahead of a weak cold front due to cross the southwest on Tuesday. Around WA, seasonal storms in the north, mostly sunny along our coast with some light rain developing in our southwest. Across the country tomorrow, morning drizzle and 23 degrees for Sydney, the chance of a shower in Canberra, cloud clearing in Melbourne. On the water, winds south to southwesterly at 15 to 20 knots, seas to 1.5 metres, the swell to 2 metres. So for Monday, a sunny day tomorrow with some light winds around, a top of 27 degrees. That weak cold front will cross through on Tuesday, bringing a couple of isolated showers and clearing by the afternoon. Big blue skies and a lovely 30 degrees for Wednesday. Thursday will be our hottest day for the week, 35 degrees, then cooling slightly for Friday and 31 degrees. And that's 7 News for this Sunday. Thanks for your company. Stay with us now for the highlights of the Channel 7 Christmas pageant. Good night.